What's up, guys? What's up? It's Reboot Rach. I'm here. I'm in the house. Making this video real quick just to let y'all know. Um, Today was like weird. Like I don't even know like who my kid's father is right now because like he's actually out of his freaking mind. So yeah. With that being said, let's just leave it at that. And I'm so glad that he finally was brought forth on this capias because the sheriff's been waiting for him for almost a year now, which he's been in default, and he is absolutely disregarding and not obeying a judge's order, not for one, not for two, but for 4 years. And he apparently thinks that, I know he brainwashed my son, it's great, but everybody knows, like, apparently my son hates me, and I'm the worst mother ever, and he's hated me ever since I sent the cops to his house. First of all, let's get one thing straight. I sent the cops to his house. I did not. I did a wellness check because Kenny changed his address and his phone number and fell off the face of this earth and decided not to tell the courts, decided not to tell anybody, tell Seven Hills, tell my visitation center, tell me as his mother. Absolutely not. Like, who do you think you are? You don't have the right to do that, and I'm so glad the judge was up your ass today because he had every right to. And I'm pushing for it, dude, because you know what? I have what I need. So you technically should be in jail, and you can be in jail. And I have all the proof, and I'm not trying to be an asshole, but why would you ever do that to me, Kenny? Don't try to play me. And like the judge said, Braden doesn't make the rules. Braden and I are best friends, and you took that from us. And I don't care what you say, Braden remembers. And he doesn't hate me. And I chased after him in school. That's so funny because the judge knew that was an absolute lie. You know why? The judge has the video. I have the video, so maybe I'll play it for you guys a little later. Would you like me? I will actually pull it up and play it, and I would like for you guys to see where I'm running. Where I'm running. Not once did I run or jog. I have no reason to, and if I did run or jog, I promise you I would have caught my son. My son don't run from me, and if I wanted to get him, I would have. Okay? So let's get one thing straight, because I'm his mother, and I'll always be his mother. You only have one. And you know what? I'm not a bad mother, Kenny. What did I do? What did I do so wrong? What, because you had to be a dad? You actually had to step up and take responsibility and do shit and be a fucking man? Grow the fuck up and man up. I'm sorry. Too fucking bad. You couldn't just go live your freestyle and have this one and that one, and that's cool. You can do all that. But not around my son. And keeping him from me and talking bad about me and insulting me and the judging, that was a lie too. He has every one of our conversations. And every single one, you insulted me every single time. You know what I said? I'm sorry you feel that way, Kenny. I'm sorry you feel that way, Kenny. I appreciate you, Kenny. I thank you for everything that you do, Kenny. Now let me see my son. Nope. Every time me and Braden would say, I love you more. I love you to the moon and back and to infinity beyond poop. Times a trillion, million infinities. Yeah, Braden knows that. And you know what you would do? You got so mad that you would hang up the phone in the middle of us saying goodnight. That hurts, and you didn't just do it once. You did it all the time. And what can Braden say? Because he fears you, because you make me sound like I'm a nightmare, but you know what? I'm not. Ask anybody. Please tell me who am I. Please tell me who has said that I'm a horrible mom. Everybody's made mistakes in their past. Yeah, I'm not a horrible mom. I did nothing. I took the utmost care of my son, and anybody who's been in my life and been in my home with my son will absolutely tell you that, and that's the God's honest truth. And if they tell you otherwise, then they are absolutely lying. And that I can say, and I can take to my grave. Because you know what? I maintained everything. I took care of you, Kenny, too. Oh, suck it up, Buttercup. Well, you sat on the couch for 3 years. Who took care of you? Who had cigarettes every day? Who had weed every day? Who had everything? Oh, and then you decided to go crazy, and you had to be in Corrigan for 3 months. But nobody talks about that. But I'm out there, and I shouldn't have custody, and my son shouldn't see me. For what? I maintained a healthy home. He went to school. He did his first play. I did everything with him. I did preschool. You never even went to his preschool. You never went to his kindergarten. You never met his first grade teacher until the end of the year. And that's only because he was being bullied, okay? And I had to beg you to come in. You know what? I don't need you, okay? Braden needs you. But Braden doesn't need a dad that's talking about his own mother like that. You know? And that's okay. He can sit, have headphones on, And I'm not taking that for an answer. I'm not doing that. I hope you know, Kenny. I'm coming corrected. I'm coming full force. You are on a KPS. You didn't just do it for a couple months. Then you frauded me. Okay, you were getting money on my behalf, on my check, getting it to my son, and me paying child support, more child support than you've ever paid in your entire life to me. And I didn't ask you for child support. I told you to give me like $40 and we'd be good. No, you know what? I ain't putting money in your pocket. That's what you said to me. And then all of a sudden you wanted no child support from me? After what, 3.5 years? So you was collecting money and child support. That's $450 almost a month. No wonder, I'm sorry, I lied. That's $550 a month. And that was for 3 years. I wonder who paid for your lawyer. So I paid for your lawyer to try to fuck me, huh? Sorry, pardon the language, but it's no kids allowed anyways. But I paid for your lawyer to try to screw me. Is that what I did? Because that's exactly what happened. Because the minute I called the government and you got caught up on fraud, because don't trust me. Oh yeah, the charges are there. I've already got them going. Got the paperwork. Got it to prove it. I don't care. You didn't just do that. That's not your money to do that to. And then you take my child support and you don't let me see my son. You don't let me talk to my son. The day before Mother's Day, you told him he could call me to say Happy Mother's Day and I love you. And then you made him try to lie to me. And ever since then, because I called you on it, you have cut every single contact, every single mean of communication from us. Gone. And you know what? You didn't like it anything when it's done to you. Remember how you felt when your father passed away, when you wasn't in his life all the time? And nobody kept you, right? And Denise and Mom and all that, right? It's the time to just grow the F up. And remember, okay, life doesn't go on forever, and I'm his mom, and I'll always be his mom, and ain't nobody ever gonna take my place. Brayden, I love you, and I'll see you very, very soon, more sooner than you think. And if your dad would just call me, because this is getting real asinine, because I'm taking it to the top, because this is what you made me go through. So you want to make me suffer? I'm not here to make you suffer. I just want my son in my life, and that's all I ask, and I'm not asking for much. I will split that. I will do the joint custody. So I want that, and that's it. And if Brayden said he didn't like you and didn't want to see you, I wouldn't allow that. I'd make sure whether I be there or not. And I promise you he wouldn't, because I would never talk bad about you to him. But now, it's enough is enough. And he's getting to be a big boy. Okay, he's 12 years old, all right, and he knows right and wrong. He knows me. I don't have to go backwards. In this 4 years of memories, these 4 years, I will never get back. Ever, ever. It's gone. 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 How would you feel if it was done to you? And I need anybody to share this and help me, because this is not okay and what's going on. He's disobeyed a judge's order and stopped me for everything. And of course, I'm not going to stalk my son. But you're damn skippy. I'm going to do a wellness check. I'm sorry. I did a wellness check 3 times in 4 years. Huh? Shoot me. And the whole time, he thinks that people don't know where he lives. Listen, if I have to be my own detective, I do. All right? And I have your phone number, Kenny. All right? So you don't have to tell the judge. Do I have to say my address on camera? Oh, so she can hear it? Dude, it's fucking right next door. Like, 778. Da, 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 da. Like, do you not understand I do wellness checks? If I did a wellness check to make sure that you were alive, and it wasn't just about Brayden, it was about you too. Because I have a heart. And I don't know what's going on with you and your Scrooge and whatever the hell got into your head. But you better really think twice. You better think real hard, Kenny. Think hard, because it's not okay what you're doing. If it was done to you, how would you feel? Have I ever done that to you? Matter of fact, I think I took the whole family, me, Katie, and then you cut Katie, his own sister, out of his life. Who the hell are you? Whoever died and made you king. Well, certainly, I don't know who that was, but please inform me. Because no king would treat anybody and their kid's mother like that, ever. Especially, I took care of you. And your peoples know that. So, let's get real. See y'all soon. Sorry, I had to say that because I'm furious. But hey, you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad the judge kind of tore into you. Exactly. Because that's common sense. So, how do you have a child? Brayden just makes his own decisions, right? He can just say, I don't want to go to school. Hey, you know what, Dad? F you, Dad. Yeah, okay. I know. Just like when you put your hands on him and left a welt on him and came to me crying, right? And told me, I never want to put my hands on him again and discipline him. So then you put the fear of God in him? And you talk so much shit about me? And the words that he's never even heard before? Yeah, now he's heard it all. And then some. Things I've never even heard. And you know what? I'm sorry you feel that way about me. What did I do so wrong to you? But I'm sorry you had to be a dad. I'm sorry. And I own it. And you won't let me get it back. Well, F you, and I'm going to the top. So guess what? Come correct, Kenny, or don't come at all. Because right now, you are digging a deep, deep hole. Keep digging. Keep digging. Devastating. And the things that you say that my son feels about me. That's okay. It's cool. I want to know, and I want to hear it from Braden what I did so bad. And you know what, Kenny? I ain't doing that around you because you know what? You have this influence and you put fear of God, so he's going to just lie because that's what you teach him. And it's not okay. So ever since I called you on that, yeah, guys, that's why I don't see my son. That's why he disobeyed and disregarded on prep. No care in the world. A judge's order. And technically, I could have got you on kidnapping charges, too. Let's play that one. But I didn't. Change your address, and you're supposed to, within 30 days, tell the court, especially when, you have a system going on, and I'm seeing my son, and I'm going out in public with my son. But no, you want to make scenes and act like you all that, and like, whoa, who are you screaming at? Slow the hell down. Get your panties out of a bunch, and rewind. Take it down 10 notches. Because now, I couldn't say all that in court because I won't, but I'm going to say that now. And I don't care because I can. And I don't ever say this, but I'm not okay with what you're doing. And I'm letting the whole world know. Hey, I don't care. I do what I have to do. I'll call who I have to do. I will call every news station. I will do what I have to do to get my story out there. I'm not doing it. And you act like I have some kind of like reputation of being a horrible mom. You're out of your mind, bro. And before you start stating stuff, make sure you know the facts, because you don't. You don't know half of it, Kenny. I tell you, but you just don't listen to me anyways, It's only about what Kenny wants. Oh, can I have cigarettes? Can I have this? Can I have this? I take care of you. I paid every bill. You didn't have to worry about D-Wad. Except watch your son. You couldn't even do that half the time. You know who did it? His sister. She knows it. She owns it too, because you know what? I got the phone calls and the videos to prove it, that she would call me because he was screaming in the room with you in the living room. And so I would call, and then he would go in his room with his sister. How hard is it? Let him play with his sister. It's like you have this big jealous streak. Like, he can't love his mom. And the minute we say I love you back and forth, like, you literally, like, disconnect our calls. You tell Braden to get off the phone right now. Like, you know what? If that doesn't show, like who you really are in your character, then I don't know what does. But I'm here to let everybody know that's exactly what's going on. And that's how I feel about that. And that's the only reason why I didn't go live, because my laptop was charging. And I think I'm going to just eat real quick and maybe play a game of Fortnite or do something, because maybe I'll stream. That's what I'll probably do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Braden, Paul, Souza, I love you. And I don't care. I don't care what your dad says in court. And he lied under oath, sat there with his right hand to God and lied. Absolutely dead up lied. Okay? He says that you hated me from jump and you never wanted to see, you don't want to ever see me. And now all of a sudden your counselor has written that, oh, you don't want to be around me, especially because you haven't seen me in 4 years. Oh my God, that's not my fault. That is your father's fault. And own it, Kenny. I have sent mail. I have tried. I have called every number. I have done everything. And he calls that harassment. How is that harassment when you're keeping numbers and I'm his mother? And I have a right to see him, and there's a judge's order for me to see my son. Are you kidding me? Every week? And then you just say, oh, F you. F you, Rachel. F you, Judge. And F you. And Braden, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, no. Doesn't work for me. Anywho, Santa stopped by, and I have a bunch of stuff, but I have stuff from Shannon for like the last 4 years, so, and I dropped a bunch of stuff off at the door, and I sent stuff, and I'm sure you never got it because your dad just decides to be like a D-bag. Yeah, that's what he is, and he should own it. Anybody who knows what he's doing right now, they'll call that a D-bag move, because if it was anybody else, it would be a D-bag move. I just want to know what I did so wrong to you, Kenny. What did I do? If it wasn't for me, Braden wouldn't even be here. If it wasn't for you, Braden wouldn't be here. So, and you know what? Let's just know that we're supposed to be parents, and no matter what, we still have to get along for Braden, and that's all that I'm trying to do, and you will not do it. And you call me every name in the book. You tell me I should sign my rights over you if I die. Do you know those are hurtful, right? And life is too short. Remember that. I love you, Braden. My rant's over right now. I'll be back, guys, in a little while. See y'all in the next